Ladies and gentlemen, to begin our seminar, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, for his welcome remarks.
Your Excellency, Mr. Kotaro Nagasaki, Honorable Governor of Yamanashi Prefecture, Mr. Nakajo Kasuya, Executive Vice President JETRO, Mr. Yoshihiko Shimuzu, Chairman, Yamanashi Hydrogen Company, Honorable Members of Parliament, Honorable Mayors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to start by welcoming His Excellency Mr. Kotaro Nagasaki, Honorable Governor of Yamanashi Prefecture, and his delegation today. I recall my visit to the beautiful prefecture of Yamanashi last year when I called on His Excellency and discussed the possibility of holding this event. I am happy that today we are able to organize this major event, which I am confident that will be a new beginning in our engagement with Yamanashi and set a model for engagement with other prefectures in Japan. Connecting Himalayas with Mount Fuji has been the theme on which we have been working during the last 1 year. And this year we look forward to making it Connecting Himalayas with Mount Fuji 2.0. I have invited His Excellency to visit India, leading a business delegation this year. I am hopeful that His Excellency would be able to take to India a major delegation this year. Excellency, your presence here today underscores the significance you personally attribute to further enhancing our relations between India and Japan. I extend a very warm welcome to all our esteemed guests, members of parliament from Yamanashi, honorable mayors, members of the business community from Yamanashi and India, and each one of you gathered here today. I also welcome Mr. Yoshihiko Shimizu, Chairman, Yamanashi Hydrogen Company, who has been instrumental in organizing this event today. I also welcome representatives from Invest India and the states of Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, and Rajasthan for joining virtually for this seminar. I am happy to see the presence of Indian community from Yamanashi who have joined us here today. Dear friends, India and Japan share a long-standing history rooted in spiritual affinity and robust cultural and civilizational connections. Over the past 2 decades, India-Japan relations have transformed from being a government-to-government relationship into a robust economic and strategic partnership. Today, India and Japan share a special strategic and global partnership built upon shared values, mutual respect, and a collective vision for a future characterized by peace and prosperity. India and Japan stand as essential collaborators in fostering peace, stability, security, and prosperity in Indo-Pacific region and beyond. The collaborative efforts in our bilateral partnership and the participation in plurilateral initiatives like the Quad are actively contributing to regional stability and prosperity. Over the years, our business collaborations have thrived across various sectors, including infrastructure, manufacturing, technology, and innovation. Presently, our relationship spans a diverse array of areas encompassing trade and investment, industrial development, infrastructure, rail, metros, digital initiatives, energy, human resources, critical and emerging technology, climate change, health, space, semiconductors, as well as defense and security. Dear friends, an essential facet of our bilateral relationship involves economic cooperation. As one of the largest investors in India, Japan has consistently proven to be a dependable partner in India's economic development. In March 2022, we have set a target of achieving 5 trillion yen of public and private investment and financing from Japan to India in the next 5 years. And we are making noteworthy strides towards realizing this objective. With a population of 1.4 billion people, constituting one-sixth of the total population of the world, having the largest and the youngest workforce among top economies, India stands today as the world's fastest growing large economy. India has consistently improved its business landscape through progressive policy reforms, streamlined regulations, and enhanced infrastructure, and is ranked as one of the most attractive investment destinations in the world. Our government remains committed to streamlining policies, reducing regulatory obstacles, and fostering a business friendly environment that encourages innovation, entrepreneurship, and investment. Dear friends, during my 1 year in Japan, I had the opportunity of traveling all across this beautiful country, visiting around 40 prefectures and major cities, where I engaged with key business stakeholders and potential investors and witnessed a growing interest in India and its potential as an investment destination. In each of these places, I could see a momentum for India Japan relationship. I am confident that in coming months, we will be able to convert this momentum into investment and business collaborations with the support of various stakeholders. Today, there are around 1,500 Japanese companies operating in India. My target is to make it 15,000. What we need is not an incremental progress. What we need is a quantum leap. There are so many hundreds of success stories in our economic engagement where mutually beneficial partnership has helped both India and Japan. A recent survey by JBIC shows that India is the most sought after destination for Japanese companies. Japan is the only country that has dedicated industrial townships in India. These industrial parks offer a ready made infrastructure, simplified regulatory processes, access to a skilled workforce, and a favorable investment climate. Today, there are 11 JITs located in 8 states of India. These JITs are home to some of the major Japanese companies such as Daikin, Isuzu, Kobelco, Panasonic, Nippon Steel, Toyota, Hitachi, Suzuki, etc. These industrial townships are symbols of India Japan friendship, our shared commitment to economic growth and technological advancement. At the embassy, we have set up an SME facilitation cell to provide assistance to small and medium scale companies interested in establishing their businesses and investing in the diverse, rapidly growing Indian market. You are most welcome to contact this cell with regard to establishment of your businesses and investment in India. Dear friends, Yamanashi, with its rich cultural heritage and technological powers, has become a hub of innovation and excellence. The collaboration between companies in Yamanashi and India holds immense promise across various sectors, including hydrogen, robotics, electronics, medical devices, semiconductor manufacturing equipment, construction machinery, jewelry, winery, auto parts, and many more. We have also senior officials from Invest India and states of Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, and Rajasthan who will make presentations today. I look forward to these presentations. Dear friends, I would like to conclude by expressing my once again my sincere gratitude to His Excellency Mr. Nagasaki, Honorable Governor of Yamanashi Prefecture and his team. I also convey my thanks and appreciation to Mr. Nirendra Upadhyaya, who had contributed immensely in making this event a reality. I also thank Mr. Naveen Sonkia for his support, including by arranging the Indian delicacy today. I thank Miss Atsuko Medana-san and her team for their Kathak performances. Miss Kena Shah and her team for Garba performance, and each one of you present here for their support and contribution. I wish you all fruitful discussions today, which will give valuable insights leading to successful business endeavors. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Next, may I request His Excellency Mr. Nagasaki Kotaro, Honorable Governor of Yamanashi Prefecture, for his remarks.
ただいまご紹介をいただきました山梨県知事の長崎幸太郎です。この度、ここ、中日インド大使館におきまして、山梨デーを盛大に開催できますことを心から嬉しく思いますとともに、ご来場の皆様に感謝申し上げます。インド大使館における都道府県のイベント開催は、山梨県が初めてとのことでありまして、大変光栄に感じております。この開催にあたりまして、ご尽力を賜りました、シビ・ジョージ特命全権大使閣下、並びにこの場をお借りいたしまして、深く感謝を申し上げます。誠にありがとうございます。ご存知の通り、インドは世界一の人口を有する経済大国でありまして、現在も成長を続けている将来性豊かな国であります。ジュエリーの国内シェア第1位を誇る本県にとりまして、インドは宝石の原石の一大供給地として、大変深いつながりを持ってまいりました。また、ジュエリー産業のほか、半導体産業や医療機器、ワイン、日本酒など、幅広い分野で連携を進めております。さらに今現在、グリーントランスフォーメーションの連携の進化によりまして、インドと山梨はまさに新しい関係の局面に入っております。山梨県では2050年のカーボンニュートラル実現の鍵となりますグリーン水素を再生可能エネルギーから製造するパワートゥーガス、いわゆる P2G システムの開発に注力をしてまいりました。山梨県が誇りますこの山梨モデル P2G システムは国内外から非常に高い関心を集めております。インドにおきましても昨年2月にはシビ・ジョージ特命全権大使閣下に、そして11月にはグジャラート州のプペンドラ・ラジニカーント・パテル首相閣下にご視察を賜りました。現在、ハリヤナ州のインドマルチスズキインディア工場内の設置に向け、調査研究を進めているところです。さらには、インド国内に向けて PR をするため、先日まで開催されていました、バイブラント・グジャラート・グローバルサミット2024にも参加をし、高い関心をいただいたところであります。またこれに関しまして、本県が進めている富士五湖自然首都圏構想につきまして、若干ご説明をさせていただきます。この構想は、世界文化遺産富士山の裾野に広がります風光明媚な富士五湖地域を教育、文化、芸術、伝統、そして創造革新の中心となる自然首都圏へと発展させていくことを目指す国際プロジェクトであります。構想実現の第一歩といたしまして、国内外の官民さまざまな主体による共同組織体であります、富士五湖自然首都圏フォーラムを設立をし、現在、幅広い分野で精力的に活動が展開されています。その具体的な取り組みの一つといたしまして、昨年の12月ですが、本県の強みとなりますグリーン水素技術事業を核といたします富士グリーン水素コミュニティが新たに始動をいたしました。帰国におかれましても、この国際的な取り組みにぜひともご賛同を賜るとともに、この水素を突破口といたしまして、インドと山梨、そして日本の関係が加速度的に深まることを心から祈念をしております。本日結びとなりますが、このイベントが山梨県とインドの新たな協力関係の構築に向けた 大きな第一歩となりますことを期待するとともに、インドと、そして日本国の末永い友好関係を記念いたしまして、私の挨拶に変えさせていただきます。本当にありがとうございます。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Excellency. 長崎知事、ステージに少しお待ちいただいてもよろしいですか。大使をステージにお呼びしたいと思います。Now, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, to come onto the stage. Thank you very much, Excellency. Next, could I request Mr. Nakajo Kazuya, Executive Vice President of JETRO, for his remarks.
山梨県知事閣下、シビジョージ駐日インド大使閣下、私、ジェトロの中条と申します。本日ちょっとお時間をいただきまして、ご挨拶をさせていただきます。インドはもちろん伸びゆく国ということで、皆様ご認識は十分お持ちだと思います。投資をする者にとってですね、重要な要件というのは2つあると言われてますけれども、1つは市場であり、1つはリソースであると、こういうことをよく言われるわけであります。でインドの市場というのはこれはもう完全に約束された市場でございまして、人口ボーナスだけでですね、年間4、5% は、確実に伸びると。それにさまざまな、インプット、あるいは輸出、そういった要因があればですね、7、8% は伸びてくる。もう少し伸びてくると、9%、もしかしたら 10% 超えるかもしれない。こんなような試合でですね、ここから先、しばらくはこれが続くだろうと、こういうふうに言われているわけであります。非常に大きなエコノミーになって、近い将来、日本を抜いて、世界2位の、ごめんなさい、世界3位の、経済大国になってくるだろうと、こういうふうに言われているわけであります。一方、そのリソースの方でございますと、天然資源というのは、あるにはあるんですけれども、まだ十分に開発されているわけではないと、いうことではございますけれども、その代わりに非常に若いですね、人材が大変豊富であるということであったりとか、それから実は産業界の中でもですね、非常に長い歴史を持ったいわゆる基礎技術のようなものですね、金属加工であるとか繊維であるとか、必ずしも近代化されてはいないけれども、皆さんが手に持っている技術がですね、非常に高いものがあるとか、あるいは大学などでの研究もですね、非常に先に進んだものを持っているとか、隠れたリソースがたくさんあると、こういうふうに今、 皆さんが気づき始めているというような状況であります。そういった研究や、開発の部分でも、インドを世界の開発センターにしていこうという動きは、欧米から始まって、今や日本の企業さんもそういったところに、目をつけて、さまざまな会社がインドに開発拠点を置こう、あるいはインドの人材を使っていこう、こんなような感じになってきているところであります。で、もう一つ実は要因があるとすればですね、その隠れた要因というのはそこに投資をする要因とすると、やはりそのお客さんだったりとか、隠れた縁であったりとか、いわゆる遅延血縁みたいな、そういったご縁の世界がございましてですね、そういうものも非常に重要であります。私、実は一昨日までインドに先ほどちょっとご紹介ありましたけど、バイブラント・グジャラートというイベントに行ってまいりまして、そこでやっぱり1年ぶりにインド行ったんですけど、なんでこのインドの人たちはですね、日本の人たちをこんなに高く位置づけてくださるのだろうかと。今、世界中から着目されているインドでありますけれども、インドの人たちにとって日本は特別な存在というふうに映りますし、そのように我々を扱ってくださっています。これも一つのご縁だと思ってますし、その日本をやっぱり高く扱ってくださるには、それなりに歴史の背景もございますし、その話はちょっとしませんけれども、そんなようなこともございます。あるいは人的資源という意味では、人的交流という意味では、山梨との交流ですね。これはかねてからインドとは深い交流があっておりますし、例えば今日お話になる企業の方々とのもインドとのご縁をお持ちでございますし、代表的な山梨のファナックさんもですね、インドで大活躍をされているというようなこともございます。また山梨ハイドロジェンカンパニーさん、P2G 技術をですね、今鈴木さんの方に提供され、鈴木の主力工場でこれからこれが花開いていく。これがまさにインドに見せる日本の技術システムとしてですね、フラッグシップ的な役割の一つに担われるんだと思いますけれども、これもまた私どもの事務所のですね、人間と経産省の方でですね、鈴木の工場に持ってって、これをぜひインドで役立ててみませんかと、二つ返事でイエスのお答えをいただいたそうであります。そういった経緯もまたこの山梨とインドのご縁なんじゃないかなというふうに考える次第であります。もう一つ申し上げますと、インドはいろいろ言われてます。一番簡単に言うと暑いとかですね、カレーばっかりだとかですね、そういうことも言われてますけれども、確かに暑いしカレーばっかりなんですけれども、一方でいろんな約束をちゃんとしてくれる国なんです。かつてから日本の政府だけじゃなくてですね、世界中のインベスターがインドのこういうのを変えた方がいいということを言い続けてきたこと、これがもう過去何十年にわたって変わらなかったものがですね、ここ10年ぐらいでガラガラっと前に進んでいる。これは今のモディ政権の、いわゆるコミットメント、世界に対するコミットメント、経済成長に関するコミットメント、国を開いていこうっていうためのコミットメント、こういったものがまさに実行されているということなんですけれども、一言で言うと、今、インドは安心して、進出できる国になっているということなんじゃないかと思います。細かいことはいろいろありますけれども、そこは私どもの、あるいは大使館がですね、しっかりとお手伝いをさせていきますので、ぜひぜひですね、インドとの結びつきより進めていただけるように、ここでですね、お勧めというかお願いをさせていただければと思います。ジェットの事務所は甲府にもございますし、インドには5カ所ございます。いつでも私のところにお声掛けいただければ、最大限のご支援をさせていただきたいと思いますので、ぜひよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Nakajo. Now we would like to show you a short video on the business opportunities in Yamanashi Prefecture. Please pay attention to the screen.
This is my research report on Yamanashi Prefecture, a candidate site for our company's entry into Japan. Yamanashi is only about 2 hours from Tokyo. It's renowned for Mount Fuji, but tourism isn't the only attraction. Let me first tell you about Yamanashi's government-led efforts to achieve carbon neutrality centered on the use of green hydrogen through their P2G system.
To achieve carbon neutrality, we've been carrying out technological development focused on green hydrogen, a key renewable energy source. The Yamanashi model P2G system is effortless to operate and highly compatible with other renewable energy sources, and it's a very promising system. From a technological standpoint, our Yamanashi model P2G system is already at a world-class level and will allow us to work together with businesses in their decarbonization initiatives.
The development of the P2G system was made possible by Yamanashi's testbed vision. The aim is to support various businesses and establish Yamanashi as a key center for practical trials.
Yamanashi is situated very close to Tokyo, where it can be cumbersome for startups to carry out practical trials. We believe that if Yamanashi is able to offer those opportunities, it can become a truly attractive base for startups. For our part, we want to support companies in bringing their innovations to fruition. We warmly welcome businesses and entrepreneurs with new technologies and new services to come to Yamanashi and take on various challenges.
Yamanashi is also harnessing the strengths of its primary mechanical and electronics industry to promote its medical devices corridor plan.
There may be companies without expertise in medical equipment manufacturing and those that are somewhat well-versed, as well as industry leaders on the cutting edge. We are determined to help such companies at every stage and encourage the development of cross-industry relationships. The concept of healthy life expectancy or improving the quality of life is a universal desire around the world. While this may sound like an exaggeration, we believe it's essential to promote industrial activities that can contribute globally.
Yamanashi has long pursued innovation, pioneering efforts to develop the farming industry by leveraging its bountiful natural resources and local expertise. It is also committed to establishing an animal welfare-focused livestock industry in the 4 per Mill initiative.
Branches pruned from grapevines are carbonized and turned into charcoal. It's mixed with grape leaves and returned to the farms to be spread around the roots of grapevines. But it's also true that farming produces quite a large amount of carbon dioxide, and since the farming area is vast, a small innovation can significantly change the level of emissions. By aggressively tackling this issue, we can create an environment friendly to both people and farms.
Yamanashi is actually a major production region for Japanese wine, and of course, tourism is also a major industry. Under its Green Zone initiative, Yamanashi is working to develop the prefecture as a world-class, safe, and worry-free tourism destination. With its many innovative and value-creating industries, Yamanashi Prefecture offers limitless attractions. As I mentioned earlier, the distance from Tokyo of about 2 hours is very appealing, and what's more, the maglev Chuo Shinkansen line is scheduled to open in a few years. Riding on the world's fastest train will mean travel from Tokyo to Yamanashi will take just 25 minutes, much faster than it takes me to get to the office from home.
Simply put, Yamanashi offers high quality in every respect, whether it's nature, industry, or farm produce, even in terms of lifestyle. The environment and experiences, everything you can get here is of the highest quality.
There's a limitless future that awaits us here in Yamanashi. In concluding this report, Let me just say, Yamanashi, wonder and yonder.
Today, we have representatives both from the prefecture government and business sector in Yamanashi. And some of them will be given presentations on business and tourism opportunities available in Yamanashi Prefecture. Firstly, I would like to request Mr. Yano Hisashi, Director at Culture, Tourism and Sports Department, Tourism Promotion Division of the Yamanashi Prefectural Government. すいません、演壇の上にポインターがございますので、必要に応じてご利用ください。
皆様、はじめまして。日本国山梨県観光振興課の矢野久です。今日は皆様に山梨県の魅力をお伝えしたいと思います。こちらの写真でございますが、荒倉山浅間公園と言います。富士山、桜、それから五重塔、日本を象徴する風景が山梨があります。清らかな水は山梨県が誇る世界に誇る資源の一つであります。この清らかな水を使いまして、古くから日本酒やウイスキー作りが盛んで、世界的な有名なウイスキー、白州は山梨県で作られています。山梨に来た際には、ぜひ酒蔵、それから蒸留所を訪れてみてください。山梨県は桃とぶどうの生産量が日本一を誇るフルーツ王国であります。旬の時期には桃狩り、ぶどう狩りができまして、取れたての果物を味わうことができます。また、山梨県は日本一のワイン産地でございます。県内各地には格付け師で評価されたレストランもありまして、上質なワインと料理を楽しむことができます。山梨県固有のぶどうであります甲州種で作ったワインは世界で高い評価を得ております。世界的なソムリエの田崎真也氏からは、山梨県を代表するブドウの品種であります甲州種からは、近年世界的に流行し始めているオレンジワインスタイルものの生産が増えてきております。スパイスの使い方が世界一であるところのインドの多くの料理に、このオレンジワインタイプの甲州種から作られたワインや、甘口にしてあげられました白ワインが見事に調和いたしますので、というコメントをいただいております。山梨は350カ所もの源泉が湧き出す温泉天国であります。富士山周辺では富士山を眺めながら温泉を楽しむこともできます。世界最古の宿としてギネスブックに認定された慶雲館という温泉宿もございます。さらに、身延山ではお寺に宿泊することもできまして、朝のお勤めを体験することもできます。 山梨では様々なアクティビティを楽しむことができます。例えば、サイクリングはいかがでしょうか。山梨は東京オリンピックの自転車ロードレースのコースにもなっておりまして、富士山を見ながらオリンピアンの気分を味わうことができます。また、湖でのサップもおすすめであります。富士山を眺めながらのサップを楽しむことができるのは山梨ならではの楽しみであります。山梨には様々な歴史文化があります。例えば、笹子追分という人形浄瑠璃です。人形の迫真の演技を堪能することができます。毎年開催されます信玄公祭りは、今から遡ること500年前にも、わたります郷土の英雄、武田信玄を忍んで開催されるお祭りとなっています。ギネスブックにも登録されました武者行列は一見の価値があります。昨年4月に開催されました山梨ジュエリーフェアにおきましては、チビジョージ大使にご参加をいただきました。また、昨年11月に開催されました山梨県民の日を記念しましたイベントには、山梨在住のインドの皆様に民族衣装で参加をいただきました。私たちはインドの皆様にとって第二のふるさとを目指して交流を大切にしてまいります。ここで1分半ほど山梨の魅力をダイジェスト映像でご覧いただきたいと思います。このように山梨県は皆様が安心して宿泊できる環境を用意してございます。皆様と山梨でお会いできることを楽しみにしております。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Yano. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Nakazawa Hiroki, President of Yamanashi Hydrogen Company, to give us a talk.
ただいまご紹介いただきました
株式会社山梨ハイドロジェンカンパニーの中澤でございます。本日は山梨デーが開催されることにつきまして、お祝いを申し上げますとともに、このような機会をいただきましたことを感謝申し上げます。さて、私からは、山梨初となる、エネルギー需要転換への挑戦について説明させていただきます。次のページお願いします。Next, please. まず YHC は、水と電気から水素を製造する、先ほど、長崎知事からも説明がありましたパワーツーガスシステム P2G システムを国内外へ展開するため、昨年2月に、年が明けましたので、一昨年2月に、山梨県と東レ、東京電力の3社合弁で、設立された会社です。国内初となる水素エネルギーの供給サービスを行うことを目的としております。Next, please. 次に、本日の本題であります水素エネルギーについて簡単に説明いたします。水素の製造は、まず化石燃料から作る方法と、それから、水を電気分解して作る方法に大別されます。さらに、発生する炭素の有無などにより色付けされています。ブルーハイドロジェンとか、グレイハイドロジェン、それからグリーンハイドロジェンという言い方をされております。私たちが開発したシステムは、水そのものを、再生可能エネルギーで電気で分解することから、炭素を全く出さずに水素を製造することが可能となります。すなわち、このグリーンハイドロジェン、グリーン水素を製造することが、可能となります。Next, please. 2050年のカーボンニュートラル、この実現に向けましては、省エネ、再エネを追求することにより、化石燃料への依存度を低減させることが重要となります。他方、日本国内のエネルギー消費に占める電力の割合は、ちょうどこの 3割程度、30% に過ぎません。残りの熱需要、この熱を使っているところ、この部分を、脱炭素化、CO2 フリーにしないと、カーボンニュートラルというのはなかなか実現が難しいというふうに考えております。我々の P2G システム、これはですね、この熱の部分を水素を使って、水素を燃やすということによって、水素を燃やせば CO2 は一切出ません。水素を燃やすということで、間接電化を推進する。それによりまして CO2 の発生を抑制するということを、目的としております。Next, please. このことを、山梨県という地域レベルでも当てはまります。この右側の棒グラフを見ていただいても分かるとおり、これはあくまでも理論値でございます。山梨県にある太陽光、それから水力発電、これが最大出力を発揮しますと、おおむね、そうですね、1090メガパスカル、1090メガワットの電力を使うことができます。で、実際のところ山梨県で使っている電気の平均というのは567メガワットという形ですので、この余る部分、この余る再エネを使って地産地消の CO2 フリーモデルができるのではないかということを考えております。Next, please. 次に YHC の水素製造事業について説明いたします。我々の山梨県甲府市にあります米倉山、ここにおきましては、国と日本国とネドからのご支援のもと、1時間に360ノルマルリューベイの水素を作ることが可能でございます。おおむね約 30kg のグリーン水素を作り出すシステムを建設し、現在稼働しております。2021年6月から稼働しておりまして、ここで製造した水素は、貯めて、運んで、工場で使うということが、もう2年、そうですね、2年半にわたって、進んでいるところでございます。Next, please. この水電解による水素の製造方法としましては、現在、福島県内で実証研究が行われております、アルカリ型、それから私たちの固体高分子型、PEM 型の2つがございます。 水道水を単純な水、純水にして原料とするペム型は、水酸化カリウムの溶液を使用するアルカリ型と比べまして、装置の製造コストというのはちょっと高いんですけれども、生み出す水素の純度が非常に高い、ハイクオリティの水素が出せる。それからですね、薬品類を一切使っておりませんので、メンテナンスが非常に簡単でございます。安心安全、万が一漏れたとしても水でございますので、全然安全でございます。それから非常にコンパクトに、システムができるという部分がございます。それから、山梨モデル、これは東レの、世界最高峰の電解質膜を使っておりますので、従来のものに加えまして、2倍の水素を作る、力がございます。ですので、少ない電力で水素を製造することが可能でございます。でさらに、いわゆる再エネ、太陽光とか風力なんかの変動する電力との相性が非常に高いということで、現在進めております、再エネの普及拡大には欠かせない、システムになるというふうに考えております。Next, please. 次に、今後の展開についてでございます。現在、国内におきまして、大容量化のモデル、それからコンパクトのモデル、この2つをそれぞれ、事業家の企業の皆さん方と一緒に開発しているところでございます。まず、この大容量モデルにつきましては、先ほど観光の方でも話がありました、サントリーの白州、サントリーのウイスキー白州を作っております、サントリー白州工場において、16メガワットの P2G システムを導入する計画でございまして、2025年の3月から稼働することを予定しております。さらに、福島県の田村市において、失礼。Next, please. すいません。はい、この福島県のこの田村市におきまして、やはり 14.8 メガワットぐらいの大きさ、ここは半導体向けの石英ガラスを加工する工場です。こちらの方で2025年度中にパワーツーガスシステムを導入する。これによって、グリーンのガラスを作るということを考えております。それからコンパクトモデルの方では、大成建設のグループ会社であります、大成ユーレックというところでコンクリート板を作る。これを川越の方で、埼玉県川越の工場において今年度中にシステムが稼働する予定になっております。さらに、先日、東京都の小池知事が説明しましたけれども、東京都の都有地の方に我々のシステムを導入して、2025年から稼働して、東京都内の水素ステーション等で水素を提供するということになっております。Next, please. はい。加えて、昨年度から、国の助成を受けまして、海外展開に向けた事業可能性調査にも取り組んでおります。一つは、先ほどご説明がありました、インド国内で、自動車シェアナンバーワンのマルチスズキ自動車の工場への導入を、行う案件でございます。マルチスズキのハリヤナ州にあります、工場におきまして、インド国内では初めてとなります、10メガワットクラスの水電解装置を入れて工場の脱炭素化を図ろうということを考えております。それから先ほど知事からも説明がありましたとおり、この事案につきましては、先日まで開催しておりましたバイブラントグジャラート2024の方に我々のシステムの方も、模型の方ですけど展示して説明をさせていただいております。もう一つはインドネシアの地熱発電所を利用しましたグリーン水素およびそれを使ったグリーンアンモニアの製造についての、事業にもインドネシアの国営企業でありますプルタミナというところと組みまして今事業が始まっております。これはやはりネドの、審査を受けまして、詳細事業の方の設計に進んでいるところでございます。次のページお願い。Next, please. 説明は以上となります。私たちはカーボンニュートラル社会の実現を目指しまして、山梨モデル P2G システムの国内外への普及に向け全力で取り組んでまいります。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Miyatake Takuya, the manager at Global Business Division of Nipro Corporation, for his talk.
はじめまして、先ほどご紹介いただきました、ニプロ株式会社国際営業部の宮武です。本日は駐日インド大使館山梨勢に参加いただく機会をいただきましてありがとうございます。Next。当社のインド山梨県での事業内容を説明する前に、当社の概要について説明いたします。当社は1954年に創業、本社大阪にあり、全世界で約3万8000名の会社であります。創業者であり、先代の社長、佐野実、現社長の佐野義彦ともに山梨県出身ということで、山梨県においても医療機器の開発、製造を手掛ける会社を運営するなど事業展開を図っております。Next, please. 当社の事業ですが、腎臓病患者の方が血液透析に使用する透析関連商品、針、シリンジ、心臓外科手術に使用するバスキュラー製品を中心とした医療機器事業、薬の製造、自社販売、また自宅製造を行う医薬品事業、薬の包装に使用されるファーマパッケージング事業、あと再生医療事業の4つの事業で事業を運営しております。このうちインドでは医療機器事業、ファーマパッケージの事業を展開しております。Next, please. 日本を含む全世界で60カ国の国で217カ所の営業所、工場を有し、全世界で事業展開を図っております。Next, please. 売上に関しては、2023年度3月決算で売上5451億円の売上で、2030年には売上1兆円を目指し、事業に取り組んでおります。経済成長が著しいインドを最重点市場とし、2010年に医療機器工場を設立、ガラスアンプル、バイヤルを製造する工場を稼働するなど、事業の拡大に取り組んでおります。Next, please. 山梨県では、ニプロアドバンスメディカルテクノロジーエレクトロニックシステム社という会社を設け、医療機器の開発、製造を手掛けております。2020年には世界で初めてイオンレス次亜塩酸水の開発に成功し、有人空間で空気除菌ができる画期的な商品ということで、インドをはじめとした全世界で展開を図っております。Next, please. 先ほどご紹介した次亜塩酸水については、山梨次亜塩素酸水研究会を山梨県に尽力して立ち上げていただき、当社も研究会のメンバーに参画し、山梨県内企業の方々と次亜塩酸水がどのように実生活に活用できるかという実証実験をこれまで実施してきました。Next, please. 続きまして、当社のインド事業展開について説明したいと思います。インドでは医療機器の製造工場であるニプロインディアコーポレーションをグジュラート州プネ市、医療機器の販売を担うニプロメディカルインドテランガーナ州ハイデラバード市、透析センターの運営を担うニプロリーナルケア社を同じくテランガーナ州ハイデラバード市、医薬品の梱包に使用するガラスのアンプルバイアル工場をグジュラート州プネ市、ウッタルプラデシュ州のメナート市にそれぞれ設け、約5000人の社員が当社のインドでの事業に従事しております。Next, please. Next, please. Next. 当社では2010年に医療機器の製造工場であるニプロインディアコーポレーションを立ち上げ、現在、透析治療に使用されるダイアライザー、血液回路、AVF、また針シリンジを製造し、インド国内、またはヨーロッパ、中近東に輸出しております。この工場では、インドで初めてダイアライザーの製造、またガンマメッキン設備を有し、約1900人の従業員が勤務しております。受付でですね、展示をしておりますので、ぜひご覧になっていただければと思います。Next, please. 次に医療機器の販売を担うニプロメディカルインディアですが、インド国内に18カ所の販売事務所、倉庫を設け、腎臓病患者の方が血液透析に使用する透析関連商品、針、シリンジを中心とした医療機器の販売、機械の保守管理を実施しております。血液透析に使用する透析関連商品は高いシェアを有し、品質ともに患者が安心してご利用、使用を受けてもらうように安定供給にも体制に心がけております。Next, please. インドではモディ首相がワンネーション、ワンダイアリシスという方針を掲げて、全国民が透析治療を政府負担で近隣受診可能な体制を作るということで取り組まれております。当社もその考えに賛同し、2022年にワンネーション、ワンダイアリシスのイベントに参画させてもらいました。透析患者も増加しており、当社では製品の供給だけでなく、より質の高い透析治療の提供ということで、インドでは2020年から自社で透析センターの事業の運営にも取り組んでおります。Next, please. インドでは2020年から透析センターの事業運営に開始しております。高品質な製品の提供とともに、当社の自社センターでは、透析患者のクオリティオブライフの向上ということを掲げ、透析液の水質向上、ダイアライザーの再利用の回数削減など、デジタル化の推進にも取り組んでおります。Next, please. 現在、当社では自社透析センター5センターの運営を実施し、250名の患者がおり、約月1800回の治療を実施しております。モディ首相が掲げるワンネーション、ワンダイアラシスという方針のもと、今後も透析治療の拡大が予想される中、当社としては、透析患者、その家族、また社会のために積極的に取り組んでいければと考えております。Next, please. 今後のインド事業についてですが、増加が見込まれる透析センターの増加に対応するために、透析機械の保守管理体制の強化、DX 化、医療従事者向けのトレーニングセンター設置のほか、山梨県のニプロアドバンスメディカルテクノロジー社エレクトリック社で開発したイオンレス次亜塩酸水を導入し、感染症の低減など、インドの医療従事者、患者、社会のために貢献できるように取り組んでまいりたいと思います。Next, please. 本日はご清聴ありがとうございました。
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Miyatake. As our final presenter from Yamanashi, I would like to request Mr. Morozumi Yuichiro, the president of Tokyo Electron Technology Solutions, for his presentation.
皆さん、こんにちは。東京エレクトロンテクノロジーソリューションズの諸角です。本日はですね、このような素晴らしい会にご招待いただきまして、本当にありがとうございます。私はですね、初めてインドという言葉に出会ったのは、今から45年ぐらい前ですね。保育園の先生にインドというのを教わりました。で、その後、小学校の頃には、ガンダーラという曲がありまして、五醍醐ですね。こちらの方でインドという文化に触れました。で、仕事が始まってから、今から約10年ほど前ですね、バンガロールの IISC という大学の皆さんと、共同開発をすることがありまして、でそこでインドに実際に行って、非常にすごい国だなという実感をしました。で、7、8年前ですかね、インドのコルカタですね、のところに行きまして、そちらで、マザー・テレサの、文化に触れるというようなこともありまして、僕の人生、まだ50年ですけども、かなりの、頻度でインドの皆さんと触れることができているっていう中で、今日こうして、この、インドの、日本大使館の方で、ごめんなさい、逆ですね。日本のインド大使館で皆さんとこうやってコミュニケーションを取れることが非常に嬉しく思います。ありがとうございます。それではですね、私の方から弊社の、ご紹介を少しさせていただきます。Next, please. 東京エレクトロンっていうのは、1963年、11月11日にエスタブリッシュしまして、昨年の11月で60周年を迎えております。従業員は、約1万7000人、1万8000人ですね。これ、ちょっと古いんで、今現在約2万人ほどワールドワイドで、働いていただいております。で、昨年、フィジカルイヤーですね、こちらの方の、23年ですか、一昨年度ですね、こちらの方で、 2兆円を超える売上ということで、非常に半導体の業界が成長していく中で、なんとか我々も成長できたという形で今仕事をしております。Next, please. Next, please. はい。こちらがですね、ワールドワイドのオペレーションです。オペレーション、ポイントです。アメリカから、アジア、ヨーロッパですね。で、まだ少ないですけども、このインドの周りですね、こちらの方も徐々に、拠点を出していきたいということで、今、議論を進めているところです。ワールドワイドで80ロケーションですね、こちらの方の、オフィスが、あとは製造拠点があります。で、国内に関しましては、東京エレクトロン宮城、東京エレクトロン、これ東京エレクトロンはこれワールドワイドのヘッドクォーターですね、赤坂にあります。で、あと、東京エレクトロンの、九州ですね。で、私は東京エレクトロン山梨、東京エレクトロンテクノロジーソリューションズということで、山梨と、あと岩手ですね、欧州の方にあるんですが、こちらの方の担当をしております。Next, please. はい。セミコンダクター、こちら、我々の東京エレクトロンは96ビリオン US ダラーというところで、ここら辺でビジネスをしております。私どものお客様ですね、デバイスメーカー、そしてさらにその先のお客様ですね、こちらの方が、最近で言いますと、生成 AI だとか、そういったものがどんどん発達することによって、この一番トップのマーケットがどんどん広がっていくことによって、我々の一番下のボトムで支えている我々のセミコンダクターエクイプメントのビジネスがどんどん広がっていくということを期待しております。Next, please. はい、これが東京エレクトロンの、60年間のヒストリーになります。我々最初のうちはですね、輸出入をしながらフィールドサービスですね、お客様へのフィールドサービスで成長してまいりました。で、グローバリゼーションというのが90年代に起きてまして、こちらで、一気にワールドワイドのお客さんへの、装置を売る、そしてフィールドサービスをするっていうような、業務が増えました。で、右往左往というか、デコボコはしてますけども、その後、皆さんご存知の通り、デバイス、半導体を使うデバイスが世の中で増えてきた。IoT だとか、最近で言うと AI ですね。そういったものが増えてくることによって、ここ最近は非常に伸び率の高い、伸びを、成長しているところでございます。Next, please. はい。で、こちらが東京エレクトロンの、プロダクトポートフォリオになります。我々の強み、全部で4つほどありますけども、半導体っていうのはですね、非常にシンプルでして、デポジション、これ、精膜する膜をつけるですね。で、削る、エッジですね。で、あとは、洗う。この3つを繰り返すとチップができるんですけども、そのうちの、デポジションですね。で、クォーターディベロッパーで、エッジクリーニングというようなところで、オンリーワンの技術を持っていると。で、それぞれのシェアがナンバーワン、ナンバーツーで、100% の、クォーターディベロッパー EUV ですね、こちらの方の市場を持っているというようなところで、世界中に出荷しているインストールベースとしては非常に多くなっていると。こういったものを資産にして、さらに成長していきたいというふうに考えております。Next, please. はい。で、その成長を支えるのは、やはりその R&D ですね。ディベロップメントっていうのが非常に大事でして、我々、昨年度ですね、フィジカルイヤーの2024で、2050億円の開発費を投入しております。で、向こう5年間、2000億円ずつ、開発費を投入して、約1兆円ですね、規模の投資をすることで、世の中の皆様方の生活を支えていきたいということで、投資する意気込みだけはたくさんあります。で、それらの、投資をした上で、特に山梨ですね。山梨の開発センターっていうのは、去年の7月にまた、新たにオープンしまして、こちらを使ってですね、この先5年、10年という、成長を、していくための礎にしたいと思っております。山梨だけではなくて、岩手ですね。で、熊本で宮城と、それぞれですね、ここ1、2年で大きな 開発投資をしていくという形になっております。Next, please. はい。こちらがですね、東京エレクトロン全体の話を1枚させていただきました。で、残り数枚で、山梨にある東京エレクトロンテクノロジーソリューションズのご紹介をさせていただきます。Next, please. はい。山梨の東京エレクトロンテクノロジーソリューションズはですね、1983年に設置されております。で、現在ですね、3つのオフィスというか、3つの拠点があります。1つは韮崎の藤井、もう1つは韮崎の穂坂、そして岩手県の、奥州市ですね、こちらにも工場があります。まあ、それぞれ、工場、そして穂坂というところに関しては開発をやっております。で、全部で従業員ですね、2700人程度、いますけども、こちらもですね、昨年の4月時点でして、今現在3000人程度ですね、の方に働いていただいております。で、我々は、先ほど言ったように、その、デポジションとエッジとクリーンと言いましたけども、この、東京エレクトロンテクノロジーソリューションズでは、デポジションですね。あとはエッチングも少しやってます。ガスケミカルエッチングですね。で、あとフラットパネル、こちらの方も手掛けてやっております。Next, please. はい。まあ、そのような形で半導体を作るにはこれだけの工程があるんですけども、そのうちのこの赤くくくったところが我々の装置という形になっております。Next, please. はい、これ先ほど言ったんで、被るので言いませんけど、まあ、非常にシェアの高い、仕事ができているというのも、やはり技術をしっかりと見据えてやってきた成果だなと思いますので、これからもちゃんと技術を見ていきたいなと思っています。Next, please. はい。これはですね、山梨の、先ほど言った韮崎の穂坂ですね、に昨年7月にオープンした新しい開発棟です。で、まだこちら、クリーンルームの中になるんですけども、全然入ってませんが、現在ですね、この半分ぐらいはもうすでに装置が入ってまして、新しい開発をする準備を進めています。Next, please. はい。そういったところで、私ども東京エレクトロンテクノロジーソリューションズはですね、インドの皆さんとこうしてコミュニケーション、そしてコラボレーションできることを非常にワクワクしております。ぜひですね、山梨にも来ていただきたいですし、東京エレクトロンと協業できることがあれば、ぜひ一緒にやっていけたらなと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。あと、ここに皆さんアクセスできる、ウェブサイトがありますので、そちらの方もし行けたら見ておいてください。どうもご清聴ありがとうございました。
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Morozumi. As our next program, we have invited 4 distinguished guest speakers from India to give us virtual presentations. Firstly, I would like to request Ms. Sunita Mohanty, Senior Vice President of Invest India, to give us a talk. Invest India is the most awarded investment promotion agency in the world. It is the advisor, guide, and facilitator to every investor looking to make a home in India. It's over to you, ma'am, Ms. Mohanty.
Sunita Monty, I'm the Senior Vice President at Invest India. Konnichiwa to all of the presenters as well as attendees from the Yamanashi Prefecture. It's a pleasure to address you today to talk a little bit about Invest India as well as the India-Japanese relationship as we've been supporting so far. So I also have my colleagues Sarvesh and Arnav in the presentation in the meeting here, and if there are any questions at the end of the presentation, we'll be happy to take those. So just to proceed to the next slide, I just wanted to talk a little bit about India. I know there are a ton of presentations, the embassy has been speaking about everything India has done so far, but just the India growth story, we would love to just re-emphasize that we are the 5th largest economy today. You would have seen the tremendous infrastructure development here that is happening. And I would also like to talk about the 2046 vision that our Prime Minister Modi has for India, which we call the Vision 2047 and the Amrit Kal vision. We are looking at actually growing into a 32 trillion economy, 22,000 per capita by 2047, and retaining and sustaining our GDP growth at 7.6%. We are the youngest population today, and we are looking to actually support and partner with Japan as a part of this journey. Moving to the next slide, I spoke a little bit about it. Our GDP growth today is at 7.2%, and we hope that we can sustain this. We also spoke about our total trade exports, and we are looking at actually growing this as well as bringing in investments into India to further meet this Vision 2047. Yeah, so how do we work? I just wanted to also talk a little bit about the work that Invest India does. We are the investment arm as a part of DPIT, which is our Industry and Trade Promotion Ministry. As a part of this, we actually enable any partners coming from other countries to invest in India. We are a 3-matrixed organization. We have a country team that I lead, where we bring in any partners from Japan or any business that wants to invest in India and vice versa, and enable them to understand our policies, find an easy landing. We also have a sector team that actually enables us to work across sectors, and a state team. If a business wants to land in India in a particular state, we actually map the state that they want to land in. So Invest India as an organization facilitates any investments into India, as well as Indian businesses that want to go and invest in other countries. And that is done through this 3x3 matrix of country business development team, the center team, and the state team that enable our organization to understand policies, as well as a sector team that brings in the sector expertise. So moving back to our conversation, how do we work? We have a specific desk called the Japan Plus Desk at Invest India. We work very closely with our partners like, METI and JETRO. Our teams from Invest India sit with the JETRO and the METI team, and we very closely work towards the joint goals that Japan and India have. Primarily, we work on advisory, any kind of policy advisory that is needed, any regulatory clearance that is needed to land in India. If businesses want to do market research, location assessment, site visits, or even understand sectorial policies, state policies, Invest India, along with METI and JETRO, enable that for new industries coming into India. India and Japan have held very strong. Excuse me. Thank you. So India and Japan have had a very special bond for many years. You can see the amount of work that we've done together across focus sectors, as well as Japan has been the 5th largest investor in India. We are continuing to work across these 4 focus sectors for 2023, based on our conversation with JETRO, METI, as well as what is a priority for India. They're primarily automobile, electronics, pharma, processing chemicals, steel, power, and textiles. We've been enabling a lot of businesses in India, primarily textiles and other electronics, and we are happy to share some stories around this as well. This is a JETRO survey in 2023. India ranks the first among most Asian and Oceania Japanese companies, and we're looking to further progress this. If you look at the historical trend of profitability, I think There's a significant data showing that some of the major companies in India have actually flourished and grown in the region. So this is about Invest India and the Japanese and India partnership, but happy to take any questions if anybody has.
すいません。もしご会場の中でご質問のある方は、
Thank you so much.
Do we have any questions for her? Looks like there's no question at the moment, ma'am. Ma'am, sorry, there's no question at the moment. As we do not have any questions for her at the moment, we would like to move on to our next speaker. Thank you very much, ma'am, Ms. Mohanty. For our next speaker, I would like to request Mr. K.V. Raju, Economic Advisor to Honorable Chief Minister of Government of Uttar Pradesh, for his presentation on the investment opportunities and potential areas of collaboration with Yamanashi Prefecture. UP is the fourth largest state of India, known for its...
Am I a lot of audible?
Yes, it's over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. At the outset, we are extremely thankful to India-Japan partnership of Yamanashi Prefecture. Special thanks to His Excellency Ambassador C.B. George and also all the audience and delegates there. In the next 10 minutes, we will walk you with the Uttar Pradesh state, the state which is moving towards a $1 trillion economy. In the first few slides, we will take you to the advantages of Uttar Pradesh state, and followed by, we would like to invite Yamanashi Prefecture and other Japanese companies, why they should come to the Uttar Pradesh. Yeah. As you will see on the slides, we contribute, a single state contributes about 9.2% of the nation's GDP. We are also growing at 14% in the constant prices, one of the fastest across all the states. Our exports have grown by 11.2%, which is a 5x increase in the capital outlay. We also host 7 cities with a million plus. We are considered as an achiever state and a huge land bank. We also have 8 Japanese companies currently functioning in Uttar Pradesh over the last 7 years. We were in the first rank in the Good Governance Index for the last 7 years. We are in the second rank in the export preparedness. Surely we are an achiever state. We also achieve a state in the logistics. Okay. As you will see in the bottom steps, we have definitely gone up from 14 to number 2 in terms of ease of doing business. In terms of logistics, we are up from 13 to achiever state. The other advantage is we have the 13 expressways, largest length of expressways in any state, 6 operational, 7 upcoming. The highest number of airports, 22, but 9 are already functional. We also have a rapid transport systems, metro rail networks, and we have one multimodal waterways terminal. We definitely want to improve upon that. Screen is not moving. These are all the key industrial hubs. We have a Greater Noida investment hub, which is coming up at the largest airport in the South Asia. We are also getting the maintenance repair network of cargo complex. We have a huge defense corridor coming up. We have a data center, the ESDM cluster. We have a textile park coming up in a major way, mega leather park and mega textile, integrated textile park. We have a huge tourist circuits. Needless to say, we have a largest Buddhist circuit in Varanasi and Kushinagar, ecotourism under Ramayana circuit. But the other manufacturing cluster which is important is the manufacturing clusters, mega food park in the northern state and the flatted factories. What is most interesting, somebody, prefectures were saying, Yamanashi team was saying, we are coming up at the largest medical devices park closer to the international airport, the Jewar airport. The other one, bulk drugs pharma manufacturing park in the southern Uttar Pradesh. That's where the bigger pharma clusters is coming up. You are most welcome to come and put up your operations here. Then we have a Bundelkhand industrial region, which constitutes about 7 provinces, a largest adjacent to the defense corridor. We have a most sophisticated and the latest 26 sectoral policies. All are available on the scan through. Please take a look at it when you get the time. You talk about sports policy, we have a defense policy, pharmaceutical policy, just to quote a few. We have then the industrial promotion policies with a lot of subsidies, very encouraging, very proactive things. We also have a huge FDI promotion policies. That's coming up in a big way. Why we should come to Uttar Pradesh is we have a single window facilitation that's already available now across the thing. We have 105 special industry friends to facilitate your hand-holding investors. This is one which we are referring to the airport. This is the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority. This is where the proposed Japanese cluster is coming up. Take a look at it, which is where a new international airport is coming up with a huge one, the largest one. Then that's where the proposed support for a Japanese cluster. One, the government support, cheaper land, uninterrupted power and water supplies, providing timely approvals and industrial plots. The second one is socio-cultural systems, promoting the Japanese cuisine, Japanese arts, Japanese language learning courses, Japanese cultural exchange programs. In terms of infrastructure, definitely we are much ahead in terms of connectivity, schools and institutions, multi-specialty hospitals, sports facilities, high-speed rail connectivity between Delhi and Noida, international airport access, and a modern housing facilities. Definitely this is all with the support from JICA and JETRO. Yamanashi, you all know, I will not go ahead about, a lot of people have already spoken about it. We surely welcome it. We did some homework on the Yamanashi. Here is the key opportunities for Yamanashi teams and also other Japanese firms. One, the special investment regions. We will walk you on that. Special education zones, agri and food processing, AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics. We are coming with a separate AI city. ESDM and data centers, there are plenty of them now. Tourism and hospitality, for a population of 240 million population plus growing. And gems and jewelry, Yamanashi is well known for this, and a passenger transport, including Maglev. Here is a special investment regions. You look at different locations with a huge chunks of land and with very good access to the transportation, both in terms of airports and the road connectivity. Then we have a special education zones to boost up, where from primary to the higher education institutions, to boost up the high enrollment ratio, we would like to bring in the Japanese collaboration to promote special education zones, which comes with the all integrated walk to work, walk to teach, or walk to listen collaborations. Then we have an agri-food processing. Basically, we have 9 agroclimatic zones with 18 million hectares of cultivable land, arable land now. We are the top ones in terms of production of milk, food grains, sugarcane, mango in India, potatoes. Third largest in terms of fruits, inland fish, and also in India. We have a huge capital subsidy of 35% and a 25% price subsidy. The favorable ecosystem is we have a 15 agro-food clusters across the state, and with mega food park coming up and premier R&D research institutions coming up here. We have plenty of water around the year plus alluvial soil, those who are familiar with that. AI city in machine learning, we definitely are going to be moving ahead with 8% CAGR with IT exports. The $760 million investments coming up. We want you to be part of that. More than 40 IT parks and 10 centers of excellence. You're most welcome to come and be part with our progress. Tourism. This is where I think probably you may be reading in the newspapers or you may be hearing in the news channels. Kashi, Banaras, the Buddhist circuits in the east in Uttar Pradesh, and now in 8 days from now, Lord Sri Ram Temple is opening, where millions of people will be coming every day. Okay? That's where the famous heritage towns are coming up now. It's all into the completion now. It's going to be a bigger opportunities now. Water sports in Lalitpur and the international circuits is going to be a major opportunity. Hotel industry is another big opportunity in view of a large influx of tourists. We have a gems and jewelry. We thought that we also read lots about gems and jewelry parks in Yamanashi. We would definitely like to invite them, and they should also come and be part of us. The top 10 markets scattered by Uttar Pradesh. The highest is USA with $23,000, and it also goes along UAE, Nepal, Vietnam, China, Egypt, and UK for all these gems and jewelry. You are most welcome to join us. Let us build this partnership. One, definitely we would like to bring the first 42% of the trial run of Maglev was done in Yamanashi. We would like to utilize this opportunity and build that collaboration, bring that Maglev to Uttar Pradesh with a huge, nearly about 800 kilometers from Noida to the Gorakhpur, in between Lucknow, that's where we are today, and then the Agra, another major tourist place, Kanpur to Prayagraj. So this is a bigger opportunity. Besides, JICA is supporting the bullet train in the western coast of India, but we are in the Uttar Pradesh. We're definitely happy to host this Maglev with the JICA JETRO support. But we are also coming at 50,000 EV buses, electronically operated buses, not only the battery, but maybe other non-fossil fuels coming up. We definitely would like to do that. Large number of bus terminals coming up in the public-private partnership. And Maglev can be part of this massive transport revolution that's happening in this state. key takeaways before I close. One, the special investment regions. At least Yamanashi can pick up a couple of them. Special education zones, you can pick up any one or two, at least minimum out of 5 that's available. Agro and food processing, you can definitely should join us so that we can export fruits and vegetables, high quality. You can definitely be part of our AI city, which is coming up already. Now, there's a skilling center, both skill training and also the setting up the AI city. The data centers definitely on the embedded software, which is very much essential. And the tourism hospitality, you should be part of us. Gems and jewelry, since you have a specialization in Yamanashi, and then the maglev under the EV buses. Thank you very much. Should you have any clarifications or questions, we would be very happy to take it up. Thank you very much. Thank you for the organizers too.
Thank you very much for your presentation, sir. Next, could I request Dr. Kuldeep Arya, Additional Industries Commissioner from the Government of Gujarat, for his presentation on investment opportunities in the state of Gujarat.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Honorable Governor Yamanashi, His Excellency Kotaro Nagasaki, Ambassador of India to Japan, His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, representatives of Tourism Department, Yamanashi Hydrogen Company, Nipro Company, and Tokyo Electron Company, and other officials of embassy. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It is visible. Yeah. So thank you for giving this opportunity for us. Just I want to highlight that Japan has a long relation with Gujarat, and it was the first state to be partnered with Gujarat in our Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit since 2009, and it is the top source for FDI in Gujarat. We have the dedicated Japanese industrial townships in Khoras and Mandal, and the India's first International Automobile Center of Excellence, IAS, which is the center of excellence for the research and development of electric vehicles, is situated in Gandhinagar, and that was possible with the help of Japan only. Next. Recently, our Honorable Chief Minister visited the Yamanashi province, and in Vibrant Gujarat also, Japan was the largest delegation led by Honorable Vice Minister of International Affairs recently. Next. There are more than 350 Japanese companies in Gujarat, and majority of them are working in manufacturing and chemical sectors. Suzuki, Toyota, Hitachi, Bridgestone, Denso are to name a few. Next. Gujarat is exporting more than $1 billion US dollar exports to Japan, and it includes mainly gem jewelry products, leather goods, fertilizer goods, auto components, chemicals, drug formulations, etc. As UP has recently mentioned, similarly, we have the special country help desk in our Industrial Extension Bureau for the Japan. We provide assistance for the investment facilitation, especially we scout for the land allotment and help in getting the approvals and permission for the Japanese companies. There are 2 Japanese industrial townships already working in Gujarat, Mandal and Khoras. Gujarat, just if I take few minutes to explain about Gujarat, Gujarat is a small state in comparison to UP, having 5% of area of India and 6% of its population, but we contribute around 8.3% of India GDP. And as Invest India has recently mentioned, in near future, when India would be of $35 trillion economy, Gujarat aspires to contribute almost 10% of its GDP share. In recent times, we have received more than 55 billion US dollars FDI, and Gujarat's share in exports is around 33%. And we have a strong base of MSMEs around 1.3 million, which provides employment to 70 lakh people. We have many achievements. To name a few, we have been top achiever in ease of doing business ranking from the starting. Similarly, for the startup ranking, for the good governance ranking, and the most important for the industries is the logistic index. There are many reasons to invest in Gujarat. Most important is the robust infrastructure, which is supported by the ease of doing business and the sectoral policies. We are a policy-driven state and having the skilled workforce as well. If in addition to the well-developed roads, ports, rails, airs, and communication facilities, Gujarat is having abundant power supply. Around 48 gigawatt power generation capacity is there in Gujarat, out of which around 45% is coming from the renewable sources. So we heard in detail the hydrogen company people, and Gujarat is also providing special incentives for the green hydrogen, green ammonia derivatives. So there is huge scope in renewables. We have sufficient land banks. More than 200 industrial estates are there in the state, which are developed by the Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation, whereas 100 private industrial parks are also there. Next. We have access to global markets and export products to around 180 countries. Next. If I speak about the future-ready infrastructure, there are few mega projects, especially the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. Almost 40% of this mega industrial corridor passes through Gujarat. India's first international finance service center, Gift City, which is a hub for offshore and international financial transactions, is in Gujarat. Dholera Special Investment Region is the largest greenfield special investment region, which has a unique distinction of its kind, having a blanket environment clearance from the ministry. Dream City, the Diamond Research and Mercantile City, the world's largest single complex diamond booth, recently inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister. It has spread across more than 2,000 acres, and there are so many. There are scope for the gems and jewelry sector. Similarly, with the help of the Japanese government, the first high-speed rail project is coming between Ahmedabad and Mumbai. The Mandal Bechraji SIR I spoke, Japanese auto companies are having presence in that. Next. We are a proactive government and committed to ease of doing business. Our investor facilitation portal is a single window system integrated with the national single window system, and it has been enabled with the help of Gujarat Single Window Clearance Act. I would like to mention that we have a special GIS based real-time land availability information. With the help of officials in Industrial Extension Bureau, we can identify the land with this tool. Next. If I speak about a few of the important sectors, so gem and jewelry, we all know that more than 80% of the processed diamonds are from Gujarat, and mainly MSME companies are involved in gem and jewelry. I also came to know that today there are many participants from the gem jewelry sector. So I would request all of them to come and explore the business opportunities in gem jewelry sector in Gujarat. Especially I want to highlight the lab grown diamond manufacturing, which is coming up in a big way in Gujarat. Next. The next sector is pharmaceuticals. More than 30% of the India's pharma output is from Gujarat, and there are ample opportunities, especially in the medical device manufacturing. I would like to highlight the cardiac stents. Almost 80% of India's cardiac stents are manufactured in Gujarat. In India, there are 14 factories and 11 are in Gujarat. Similarly, we are leader in orthopedic implants and intraocular lenses as well. So there are scope for the Nipro companies to come and have business in Gujarat. In automobile and auto components, recently, as the sector has grown up in India, we have grown faster than the Indian average. More than 26% CAGR has been achieved by this sector in last 2 decades. There are well-developed auto clusters in Gujarat, and many Japanese companies have base there. So there is scope for the EV manufacturing and manufacturing of the charging stations as well. In semiconductor, this is a nascent field for us. We all know that Micron has started its factory in Sanand, and the special zone has been identified in Sanand for the semiconductors also. So I would request the concerned Tokyo Electron company to come and explore the opportunities in this sector. In the chemical and petrochemical sector, the world's largest grassroots refinery is situated in Japan, and more than 30% of the chemical and petrochemical output of India is from Gujarat. From Jamnagar district alone, we export crude worth around $55, which is equivalent to exports of Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, and Odisha putting together. So there are scopes for the specialty chemical manufacturing and chemical logistic parks in this sector. The opportunities in iconic sector, as we all know, green hydrogen and derivatives is the upcoming sector, and Gujarat has already identified almost 2 lakh hectare waste land for this for the production of the green hydrogen, and the revenue department has already issued the GR, and with a nominal rental of 15,000 rupees, we give land for the long lease to produce green hydrogen. Similarly, there are scope for the renewable energy. Recently, government of Gujarat has come up with the new renewable energy policy, and with a target of adding 100 gigawatt in coming 5 years. There are scopes for the fintech and space manufacturing also. Government of Gujarat has signed MOU with InSpace, which is the authority for regulating the space manufacturing by the private partners. And as I mentioned, that area near Sanand, around 50 hectare land has been earmarked for the space manufacturing hub also. Most of the states are having the sector specific policies, so nothing to add into it. All sector specific policies are available on website of the Industries Commissioner. The recent policy of Atmanirbhar Gujarat, which provides the capital subsidy, interest subsidy, SGST, and the electricity duty exemptions, is the recent one. You can go through this subsidy also. In Gujarat, in addition to the ease of doing business, there is ease of living also. We have the culturally vibrant cities and the excellent infrastructure where the facilities of education and health are available. Next. One anecdote I want to highlight: we are thankful to Japan, because when the Japanese investors came into Gujarat, at that time the Honorable Prime Minister, the then Chief Minister, has personally taken interest and inaugurated many golf courses in Gujarat. So we are thankful to the Japanese investors so that we are having the good, golf courses also in Gujarat. Recently, we have concluded the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit, where participants from more than 100 countries were there. Japan was also present with the large delegation, and in addition to this, the global trade show was also inaugurated, which spread across 2,000 square meters. These are some highlights. Next. Next. Thank you. Any query from our side, we would be happy to answer.
Thank you very much for your presentation, sir.
Thank you.
For our final presenter, I would like to request Mr. Neha Giri, Special Secretary from Industries Commerce from the government of Rajasthan, to give us a presentation on investment opportunities in the state of Rajasthan.
Good afternoon to everyone.
It's over to you, ma'am.
A very good afternoon to eminent connected to this virtual conference organized through India-Japan Partnership Yamanashi. I pay my special regards to His Eminence Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, and His Eminence Mr. Nagasaki Kotaro, Honorable Governor of Yamanashi Prefecture. I am the Special Secretary, Industry and Commerce in Government of Rajasthan, and I would be presenting about the investment opportunities in the state of Rajasthan. So, next slide, please. The growing exports between India and Japan gives Rajasthan state to increase exports across different sectors. And exports from, next slide. So the state, being big manufacturing destination for auto components, precious stone, have opportunity to boost exports of these products to Japan. Further, there is an upcoming petroleum refinery in Barmer. This is in a city in Rajasthan that also provides opportunity to export petrochemicals from the state. The state and central government agencies are engaged to promote the initiative of one district, one product. The objective is to convert each district of the country into an export hub by identifying products with export potential in the district, addressing bottlenecks for exporting these products, supporting local exporters, manufacturers to scale up manufacturing exports, employment, etc. in the district. Some of the above projects as shown in this slide have been selected for manufacturing and exports under the one district, one product scheme, which is targeted to convert each district of the country into an export hub. Yes, the state is a trusted partner for Japanese companies. And there is presence of around more than 50 companies, including global titans such as Daikin, Nissan, Nidec, Mitsubishi, Toyota, Kirloskar. And the state has 2 Japanese zones exclusively for Japanese companies at Neemrana and Gilos respectively. These zones are at a distance of around 100 kilometers from Delhi airport. Around 50 companies are established in these zones. So Rajasthan is one of the India's top industrial states, and it is the 5th largest economy in India and the largest state. It is bordered by 5 major states in the northern, western, and central parts of India, making it as an important trade and commerce center. And Rajasthan is a natural corridor between the wealthy north northern and western states of India, making it as an important center for trade and commerce. Rajasthan is well connected to domestic and export markets through all modes. Rajasthan has third largest network of national highways and rail network in India. It has it also has 8 inland container depots, 1 air cargo complex, and 4 multi-modal logistic parks established, and some are in pipeline. Rajasthan also has presence of abundant skilled and cost-effective labor pool. So it is also well placed on key factors of production, with the presence of the cost of labor in Rajasthan is lower than the peer states, if you would see in the slide, and it is and there are around 28 million in age group of 16 to 35 years of age. So that is around 37% of the total population. We have a strong ecosystem for diverse sectors. Rajasthan has for diverse sectors including renewable energy, auto and EV, minerals, chemicals and petrochemicals, electronics and ESDM, medical and health tourism. And so we have a strong ecosystem, yes. Talking about renewables and green hydrogen, Rajasthan received maximum solar radiation intensity in India for most part of the year. So it is blessed with such conducive conditions like perennial and abundant solar radiation. And along with vast unutilized low-cost desert land, Rajasthan is poised to become the hub for solar power technologies. We are hoping that by 2030, Rajasthan would constitute around 11% of the Indian green hydrogen market, with high opportunity and use sectors. So the state has potentials to serve for around 60% of India's green hydrogen consumption, with a high opportunity for consumption of green hydrogen in fertilizer and refineries in and around Rajasthan. Rajasthan is famous for its gems and jewelry industry, and it is one of the largest centers for hand cutting of gems. And in fact, the Jaipur, which is capital of Rajasthan, it contributes more than 80% of total gems and jewelry exports from India. Talking about auto and EV, we have strong presence of leading players across the automobile and EV value chain, primarily located in the Bhiwadi and Nimrana region in Alwar, which is a city in Rajasthan, and a major part of which lies in the National Capital Region. There is high density of, can you go back to the previous slide? There is high density of auto component parts in this region, and they get an excellent advantage of market access and sound logistic infrastructure. Rajasthan automotive whole cluster, that's Bhiwadi, Nimrana in Alwar. It is located around 200 kilometers from the existing NCR auto clusters, and which provide investment opportunities in electrical vehicles, automotive and auto components, e-charging and swapping station. Rajasthan is the #1 minerals producing state with 81 major and minor minerals present. Strong ecosystem with presence of nationally leading minerals player. It is the sole producer of zinc and lead in India, largest producer of marbles in India, leading producer of limestone, copper ore, rock phosphate, silica and silver. Rajasthan is also the largest onshore producer of crude oil in India, and Rajasthan government is in collaboration with HPCL refinery, petroleum refinery cum petrochemical complex at Pachpadra, Balmer, which is the city in Rajasthan, which provides opportunity for setting up industries based on feedstock available from this refinery. 2 electronic manufacturing clusters are set up in Bhiwadi, Alwar. They have excellent connectivity with Delhi and NCR, and it is the leading ESDM state in India. And in fact, Jaipur, capital of Rajasthan, is an excellent location with world-class facilities for ESDM players. With this rich heritage and quality of life and business environment, Jaipur is fast emerging as an ecosystem for IT and ITS companies. Jaipur is also one of the most popular tourist destination, hub of local markets, prominent five-star hotel and resorts such as the Taj, Hyatt. Jaipur is rated one of the best cities to work and has an emerging tech ecosystem. There's an integrated finance and IT park in Jaipur. This supports the growth of fintech ecosystem in the state. And this is a proposed project. So this site is located around 2 kilometers from the Jaipur International Airport. And it will have a well-developed social infrastructure. There is a well-developed infrastructure in close proximity. Investment opportunities in agro-processing, warehousing and supply chain, experimental farms and agricultural research stations. Rajasthan is first in mustard, guar seeds, coriander, spices, milk production in India. Second in oilseed, cumin, garlic, coarse cereal production. It has 10 agroclimatic zones across the state. It has 2 mega food parks at Ajmer and Bikaner, and it has 4 agro-food parks, and which are at Kota, Jodhpur, Sri Ganganagar, Alwar. Government of Rajasthan is very keen to further promote medical devices manufacturing industry in the state. It has also launched a medical devices park in Jodhpur, which is well connected by air, rail, and road. And Jodhpur is close in proximity to Delhi, Mumbai Industrial Corridor node, and it also enjoys good connectivity. And there are investment opportunities in hospitals, medical institutions, health facilities on PPP mode, formulations including packaging, bottling, and tableting of drugs, pharma, medical devices, medical equipment, and medical education, research, medical tourism, including medical tourism. Rajasthan is 6th most popular destination among foreign tourists. It is tourism contributes around 14% to Rajasthan GDP, and around more than 2 crore people are directly and indirectly in the tourism sectors. And there are good opportunities in wellness and ecotourism, 5-star hotels and heritage hotels, film shooting, adventure, and desert tourism, medical tourism. Arrival of tourists from Japan, we are expecting to pick up to the levels that were before COVID. And so year growth is around 9% for pre-COVID. And so there are early signs of robust recovery rates have been observed. In Rajasthan, there are popular wedding destinations. They are exotic locations for shooting films, and they are planned activities. In fact, there are luxurious accommodation and royal experience which are provided to tourists. Rajasthan has its own film tourism promotion policy, which offers subsidies and exemptions for film and TV shootings. This is the Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme, which is there by Government of Rajasthan, which identifies 8 priority sectors with standard package of incentives defined for each of them. Rajasthan offers India's most comprehensive and attractive package of financial incentive for all manufacturing enterprises under our RIPS policy. And an enterprise can receive the standard package of incentive based upon their investment commitment or employment numbers, as been shown in the table in the slide. So the scheme provides capital subsidy of up to 28%, investment subsidy at around 75% of the state GST, 1 to 2% of annual net sale turnover basis style of investment, employment, and location of the project. Further, there are boosters of 10%, 20, 15%, and 20% on these incentives, which are provided for trust sectors, and their additional employment generation and sectoral and regional anchor investors. There are other special incentives, which include exemptions from payment of stamp duty, conversion charges, land tax, mandi fee, green incentives, cluster incentives, training and free subsidy, interest subsidy, and many others. The state also may grant a customized package to the enterprise investing more than 500 crore, that's around 8.8 billion yen. So we have option to redistribute benefits among the options, 3 SCA options, that is capital subsidy, TLI, and SCST reimbursement. It provides the net present value of the incentives remain the same as in the standard package. And in case of investments which are more than 1,000 crore and which provides employment more than 800, state reserves the right to grant customization on the higher NPV up to 20% of the chosen ACI. So we are very grateful, and that's the end of my presentation. We are very grateful to be able to present and give a presentation on the investment opportunities in Rajasthan. Thank you, and have a very good day.
Thank you very much for your presentation, ma'am. Now we would like to move on to our next program. We have 2 cultural performances for you. The first one is Kathak, Indian classical dance. The second one is Garba, the folk dance from India.
皆さんこんにちは。有意義なトークの会が催されたのではないかと思います。さてここからはカルチュアルプログラムをお楽しみいただければと思います。私は北インドの古典舞踊でカタックというダンスを踊っております前田敦子と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございます。現在ここのビベカナンダカルチュアルセンターの方で、生徒たちに指導させていただいております。先ほどからお話に出ていたような、グジャラート州の方に勉強をしに行っておりまして、アーメダバードにあるカタンブという学校でクムディン・ラキア先生という方にカタックを習っております。その前はUP のラクノーという場所に行っていた時期もありまして、そこにも行ったなと思いながら先ほどの話を聞いていました。さて、本日2曲ご覧いただければと思いますが、1つ目はダマールという曲をご覧いただければと思います。ダマールというのは14拍子という意味がありまして、インドの方とても頭が良くてですね、14拍子、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、1、2、3、1、2、3、4というふうに14を数えて、その中にいろいろなアイテムが入っているという楽曲を歌わせていただきます。その後にですね、タラナという、こちらも北インドの古典音楽のとてもメジャーな音楽様式になりますけれども、タラナという楽曲をご覧いただいて、そして最後にフォークダンスが踊られる予定ですので、ぜひ楽しみいただければと思います。楽にしてご覧ください。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. May I request to give another big hands to the artists for their excellent performances. Now, this concludes today with these performances. The embassy would like to express gratitude to all of you for joining the seminar today and wish you all successful business collaboration between Japanese and Indian companies. I'm very sorry. We're gonna have one more dance performance. It's called Garba. I'm very sorry. Please enjoy.
शुभ दिन आयो पनि तन कट करे मन मोर पनि तन कट करे मोर पनि तन कट करे मन मोर पनि तन कट करे मोर पनि तन कट करे मन मोर पनि तन कट करे मोर पनि तन कट करे मन मोर पनि तन कट करे रंग रसिया ज्ञान मिया व्या रास जो रंग रसिया ज्ञान मिया व्या रास जो जावा मैयारा रे गोकुल धामना अमन मैयारा रे गोकुल धामना घर रे मेघ कटा गगन गगन कर जात करे घुमनी कर जात भले जी 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 रे जरूर है मेरा ही सुरूर है आँखों में गुरूर है ख्वाब का कसूर है मोर बने तन कट करे मन मोर बने तन कट करे माही ना धक्कारे बोलो बाबा क्या रे माही ना धक्कारे बोलो रमती आवे माड़ी रमती आवे मेलडी माड़ी आज रमती आवे Oh, my Chokma jagmag thai, re aaya deva. Moti verana chokma aaya deva. Chokma jagmag thai, re aaya deva. Ura ulal munad ke aaya deva. Chokma jagmag thai, re aaya deva.
Thank you very much to all the performers and artists for their excellent performances. Now we would like to conclude the seminar India-Japan Partnership Yamanashi. Thank you very much for your participation today. We have prepared some tea and refreshments at the lobby. We hope you're going to all enjoy it. Please return the receiver at the reception. Once again, thank you very much for your participation today.